Yes, Mystery Steam Reviews is the part of the PC Gaming Weekspot where we test the knowledge of one another via Steam reviews that are a mystery. And the rules are as follows. Both I and Matthew bring 3 Steam reviews to the MSR arena, but we omit the name of the game associated with each review. Our opponent must correctly guess the game attached to each review. One correct answer equals 1 point. It makes sense. While the both of us have 90 seconds on each MSR, we both also have help in the form of 3 lifelines. These can be used at any stage during battle and also pause the 90-second timer. Each lifeline can only be used once, and they are as follows. Question, where the hot seat haver gets to ask a yes or no question. Second opinion, where a second review is given to the warm chair sitter. And genre, I nearly said something else. And genre, the genre of the game is revealed to the one with the warm arse. So, for this week's Mystery Steam Reviews, we left it in your capable hands once again. You chose the theme of this week's edition. And after running a poll on the YouTube community tab thing, youtube.com/rockpapershot, you chose real life likenesses in video games. So video games with the voices and faces of famous people in them. Celebrities in games, basically.
You see, when I looked at the poll, horses were in the lead. And so I did horses. I prepared 3 reviews for horses. And then this must have won out in the end and I was screwed, so...
Well, you know, maybe horses might win in a future week and you'll already be prepared.
Put horses back in, because I've got some goodies for that.
Right, okay. So yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. Real life celebs in games.
We agreed, though, not sportsmen.
Yes, yeah, because that would, you know, I feel like that's
opens you
easy.
up to any sports game and it just gets a little bit messy.
So yeah.
And also, it's not a celebrity voicing a... It has to be their likeness, right?
Yeah, it has to look like them as well. So, you know, we'll see. I hope I think, yeah, everyone, be positive. Everyone will have done it right.
I will say, this was quite difficult.
Matthew, would you like your very first Mystery Steam review?
I would.
The whole game is the same mission repeated 7 times. Go to this place, talk to person, he tells you to do 3 tasks. Do them, return to him. Same shit over and over. Wouldn't recommend. And getting kicked does 2 health damage, but getting stabbed does 1. And there's no way to counter getting kicked. And that's from KDog113, very descriptive, thank you KDog. It's not recommended, 14.4 hours on record, 10 hours at time of review. Matthew, your time starts now.
Oh boy, what the hell is this? I mean, that mission structure could be any number of games. You go there, talk to a person, you do 3 tasks, you return to him. Getting kicked does 2 health damage. Getting stabbed, there's no way to counter getting kicked. Oh god. Kicked and stabbed, and there has to be a celebrity face in it. Go there and do 3 tasks 7 times. Oh my word. Oh my word. I feel, you see, this is such a small topic of games. I feel nervous about suggesting things in case it inspires you to like my answers. Give me the genre of this.
Okay, we're going to pause the timer at 38 seconds. As Matthew uses his genre lifeline. So
sounds a bit RPG-ish, but 14 hours doesn't suggest it is.
The genre of this video game, according to wikipedia.org, an action-adventure video game. An action-adventure video game. Your time, 38 seconds, starts now.
Action-adventure video game. With a famous face in it, you go there and you do 3 things. Oh my god, dare I risk another clue on this? Oh, dare I? Dare I? Oh god. Go there, you kill 3 things. Oh my god, I can literally think of no games.
10 seconds if you want to pause the timer.
Oh, Cullum, I've blown a clue. I have no idea. I can't even guess a thing. I've got nothing. I've absolutely shit the bed. I've got nothing. No, what a terrible start. Don't ask me if that was my final answer, you prick.
The correct answer is, well, let's not shit the bed, but the correct answer is Assassin's Creed.
I mean, right, listen, when you first said it, I thought, oh yeah, Assassin's Creed. But then I thought, that doesn't have a celebrity in it.
It does. As Lucy Stillman, Kristen Bell.
Is it her face?
Yep. Google it. Yep. It is. Now, the technology at the time meant that the face isn't... It's not Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk, but the face is her face. If you would like to Google and...
Oh, is that her?
That's her. That is her.
Is that her? I saw this when I was researching them and I thought, oh, that's a shame. It's not her.
That's her, Matthew.
That isn't.
That is. I'm looking here.
It's a woman with blonde hair.
That's her face. I have a look at this image here. This is, hold on, if I paste this is going to make terrific audio. If I paste that there, look at it, click on that link and tell me that isn't Kristen Bell's face.
Oh, I mean, like, I think this is bullshit, but you know.
Well, look, I'm, you know.
Listen, whatever. Okay.
Matthew, could I have my first?
You got me.
Could I have my first mystery Steam review, please?
Too short. Only got like 100 hours of content in this dumb demo. Redacted. Recommended. 113 hours on record. 112.8 at the time of review.
Time starts now. Okay, not the most descriptive of reviews. 100 hours in a dumb demo. Well, that makes me think of Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. Unless you're going to tell me that Snake looks like Kiefer Sutherland, but it... Okay. What would help me here? Do you know what? I'm going to pause the timer at 56. Give me the genre, please, Matthew. Let's see if this helps. Because as I say, the only thing that's in my head is Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
This game is described as a stealth game.
Okay, restarting the timer now. That's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. What famous person is in that? I cannot think of... Miller doesn't look like it. Kiefer Sutherland is the famous person in that, but he's not, which just makes me think that this, you're trying to throw me here. I mean, he doesn't look like Kiefer Sutherland. But is there somebody else that I'm forgetting about? I mean, that Skullface fella, he doesn't look like anyone, or he's not anyone's voice. Nor Paz, nor Miller. It's all I have. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
So, thought this was Ground Zeroes quite early on, but you thought, does this have a celebrity in it? Keith the Sutherland famously voices Big Boss, but does he? Not Big Boss.
Yeah, but Naked Snake, who...
Big Boss.
Yeah.
The boss. I get my bosses confused. But does his face appear in the game? The correct answer is Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
I mean,
Kojima.
Celebrity.
Kojima, you didn't say. Oh, come on! Don't question it when you got it fucking right.
All right.
That's Oh, fuck off. That is a face and a voice of a... You said real life.
Did I not say celebrity? All right, fair enough.
You just said real life likenesses.
I said famous people. And
no,
I suppose
in the document that you sent me, it says real life likenesses.
It also says here in the brackets, famous people. So like...
He is famous.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. No, look.
You got it fucking right. Don't rub it in my face.
Matthew, here's your second Mystery Steam review.
What a git.
What a great game. Story rich, and it feels like you are participating in a sci-fi hero movie. Amazing experience. I've never seen anything like this. I'm a movies fan, and this game did not let me down. That's from Lee Rock. It's recommended, 33.4 hours on record, 30.5 at time of review. And Matthew, your time starts now.
I mean, when you say sci-fi, that makes me think of the sci-fi Call of Duty, the space one, because I know that has Jon Snow in it from Game of Thrones as the baddie. Because he's one of the few actors who has appeared in a game. But 33.4 hours on a at best 8-hour COD campaign. I guess you could have played multiplayer. It aligns with that. I could see how someone could play that game and have that review. A sci-fi. Give me the second review.
Okay, pausing the timer 52 seconds as Matthew uses his second opinion. So the second opinion of this game is as follows. The game is simply amazing. I can't believe some reviews rated it so poorly. The game itself is just gun shooting with some time-bending powers, but in my opinion, it doesn't need anything more than that. That is your second opinion. So your time at 52 seconds restarts now.
Oh shit, that isn't COD. Time bending. Oh, Quantum Break.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Sorry, a little slow in the uptake there. At first, Matthew, you were thinking sci-fi, Kit Harington, Jon Snow, Call of Duty. But a use of second opinion has led you away from that to Quantum Break, of course, Remedy's game before Control, which does indeed have a famous face in it, a number of famous faces. But is it the right answer? The correct answer is Quantum Break. Well done. Well done. Great, fine use of second opinion there.
Thank you.
Yes, and of course, Aidan Gillen, Lance Reddick, the main fellow.
One of the Ashmores.
Yeah. But it had two characters from The Wire, so that's good enough for me. Matthew, could I have my second Mystery Steam review, please?
Came for the gore, stayed for the lore. A mega Skeleturtle recommends this, with 108 hours on record, 94.1 at the time of review.
Time starts now. What came for the gore, stayed for the lore? Friday the 13th, because Freddy is in it. Came for the gore, stayed for the lore. Alright, gory games. Although gore doesn't necessarily... Came for the gore. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Pausing the timer, 58 seconds. Matthew, could I have my second opinion, please?
Imagine leaving a bad review because you have to grind a bit to make a character a different colour. It's a fighting game, not The Sims.
Restarting the timer now. What? You have to grind? You have to grind to make a character a different colour. It's a fighting game, not The Sims. Oh, very good, Matthew. This is Mortal Kombat. Very clever. Very you clever little sausage you. Because you had Sly Stallone, you had Arnie. This is Mortal Kombat 11. It is 11, isn't it? I'm trying to remember where they're up to. I think it's 11. Yeah. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
So you seem stumped on this one until you got the second opinion, which said this was a fighting game, not The Sims. To which you thought, oh, Mortal Kombat, it has Arnie, it has Sly. But are these the correct real-life celebrity likenesses? The correct answer is Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes. Yes. Get in. Good with the gore is instantly going to make, you know, go horror and whatever else. But, yeah. Happy with that. Happy with that. Matthew, to make it 2-2, would you like your third and final mystery Steam review?
Go on then.
I must be one of the few people to think this was a really boring game, even with the superpowers. I've played 3 series name games, and I don't think this one had any heart to it at all. And that's from Curly Kaiser. It's not recommended. 25.2 hours on record, 19.9 hours at time of review. Matthew, your time starts now.
Question.
Oh, Jesus. All right, pausing the timer there at 1:24. Yeah, go on, fire away, Matthew.
Is this an open world game?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, you knew straight off the bat. Didn't have to pretend to research.
Well, because of all the
which is
controversy.
A classic bullshit tactic.
Restarting the timer at 1:24.
As viewers will know. Oh.
You're wasting your own time, Matthew.
I've got a feeling this is Saints Row. But the superpower one, which one was that? Was it just called Saints Row 4? One of them had Burt Reynolds in, but that wasn't the superpower one, I don't think. And then there's the one which was like in the Matrix. Oh fuck! I wish I knew Saints Row a bit better. I've played 3, and now this is the 4th. Or I played 3, and this is the 3rd, and this one is the bad of. Is it like a bad game came after 3, or a bad game within the 3 they played? Maybe they haven't played all of them. I'm gonna say Saints Row 4.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
So the question, because obviously straight away you were like reading this reads like a Saints Row to me, and the question use of is it an open world game, that kind of confirmed your suspicion. Then you were trying to figure out, you know, what celebrity and what Saints Row do they have superpowers? But you've ended up on Saints Row 4. And I can tell you, Matthew, that's Saints Row 4. Or the correct answer is Saints Row 4. Well done. Well done.
I'll get one past Old Castle.
Keith David, who plays Keith David.
That's right.
His likeness, his voice.
Burt Reynolds is in one of them, right?
I don't remember Burt Reynolds being in one. He is Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Is he in the 3rd? Is he in Saints Row the 3rd? Maybe.
I think he's in the 3rd one.
But yeah, the superpowers and all that is Saints Row 4. Matthew, could I have my third and final Mystery Steam review, please?
It almost feels as if George is right there punching you in the stomach himself, says Disco. They recommend, with 10 hours on record.
Time starts now. Who is George? George is right there punching you in the stomach himself. Is George the name of the celebrity, actor, or personality? Or is George the character? Ah, Jesus. George is punching you in the Is this Assassin's Creed? George Washington? He's in 3, isn't he? I mean, it doesn't use his voice as the only thing. George! Who's George? George who? George Hamilton? George, I'm trying to think of like famous Georges. George.
I feel like George Washington has punched me in the stomach after playing Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to pause the timer at 27 seconds. Is this an Assassin's Creed game?
No.
All right, then. So restarting the timer. I mean, that's just a hit and hope because I don't know. George. Who the fuck is George? I can't think of a Who's George? Who's George? George. I can't finish the surname. George. I'm just Washington in my head, and he probably didn't voice a character in a game. Ah, Cyberpunk. Whatever.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Sure, no.
So, it always feels as if George is right there, punch you in the stomach himself. You thought this might be George Washington? You've ended up on Cyberpunk. The George in question is George R.R. Martin. The game is Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series.
Right. Shit.